redhead, wearing a vest and high shoes with pert tits and a round arse, just waiting to be grabbed and...
Oh. Sounds just like your old lady.
Shut your mouth.
What happened then?
Well, the woman was hurting, couldn't get up. The man clearly disliked her, because he didn't help her. He just stood there, menacing, talking, and then he left. And the redhead stayed.
Noticed her tits, but didn't even try to help her, you sod.
I was about to do exactly that when a troll came out of the gully. Ugly as shit after blueberries.
Did it attack her?
Not at all. I hid and saw everything. First he sniffed her, so I thought he'd eat her. But he didn't. He threw her over his shoulder like a sack and returned to the gullies.
Is that all?
Yes. Didn't waste your money, as you'll agree.
Interesting. Barnabas the Grumbler. New. Don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to you.
How can I help you?
I'm looking for places steeped in magic. You remember any stories of sorcerers or magical places in the area?
Not counting the fire-spitting bitch from 3 years ago. Well, a sorcerer once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. You could look there. Maybe something's left. You might also speak to Cecil. Nobody knows Vergen's history as well as our alderman.
Alright.
How can I help?
Dice poker.
I'd like to play dice poker.
So, shall we play now?
It's not like I'm working or anything. Oh, so I should have saved, damn it. We'll bet low, so if I fail, I can just tank it. Well, dice! Okay, I got 3, and I need to reroll ye 2. Oh, fantastic. I went better.
I'll take my coin, please.
Too good for me. Try the head man, Cecil Burden.
Might do just that.
Cecil's just tied up with everything. Like Christ.
Hello. Fancy taking on a dwarf?
Sure.
Very true. Sets me teeth on
No. Go to the left. Now right. Just stay there. Stay there. Fantastic.
Look, another one.
You're tough as Mahakam steel. The prize money is yours.
Fantastic.
I can see that your arm's itching.
Don't think these are tied in with anything, but damn it, I'm gonna arm wrestle them anyway. We'll wrestle for 17 again.
I heard human women need only sit astride a man's pants for their bellies to puff up.
No man can match a dwarf at arm wrestling, save maybe a witcher. Take your gold. It's well deserved.
Well, that's done.
Thought we had a basilisk in the basement.
Lots going on around here.
Aye. Virgin dragon slayer. Squirrels dazzled with a politicking peasant, witches and a witcher.
It's very distant.
Gawking at the whole thing.
Hope things get back to normal soon.
I think I've heard of you. Stop stroking him and wrap him up!
That is funny. Can't talk to you. Seems most people pissed off.
Morning.
Hee-ho, hee-ho, hee-ho. Damn, hee-ho. What's with everyone being so nice today?
Alright, let us continue. We need to go find the alderman. Not entirely sure where he is. Maybe the journal will tell me. And actually, it's a shame Philippa didn't demand a crocodile's tear and the sorceress's smiles ingredients for the antidote for Saskia, both of which would have had an easier time obtaining either of those. As it was, he had to acquire some royal blood, literally. There were only 2 potential donors in the area, Henselt and Stennis. Also, apparently, yes, the royal families all have a special genotype that states royal family. Well, they are all descendant from some old, old blood, and they've been inbreeding so much that hasn't gotten bred out. But still, I'm not sure if this quite grooves with, how it's meant to work, but sure. They've got different genetics here too. Is he still in the council? No, he isn't. Well, we can run around and loot it. Well, we could if there's on here to loot. Ah, he is actually here. He's in this room. So what? Never get out of plate?
Pray tell, what compels you to disturb the Prince of Edirn, Witcher?
I have a few questions.
And you believe I should answer them instead of setting my dogs on you?
I think your Royal Highness has enough foes, here, abroad, in Vengerberg.
The intricacies of succession are not something I wish to discuss with an itinerant monster slayer.
This guy got sliced and diced earlier by an older fat man. He may want to get off his high horse a bit. Happening is misspelt there. Really, in all honesty, it doesn't really matter. I'm just like, typo.
I'm trying to figure out where this fog came from. What exactly happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt's mages committed mass murder. A dark day for the knighthood and all people of honor. But it was honor that allowed us to survive. There was no defeat, no victory. Honor stood against wickedness, virtue against black magic.
You took part in that battle?
My father stayed in the capital. He was to defend Vengerberg. I took to the field. I wanted to stop Henselt before he crossed the Pontar, but I was too late. So I decided to await him at Vergen. Henselt's army was exhausted. He would have triumphed if not for that heinous act. Henselt had mages with him, and they cast a treacherous spell on the entire battlefield. A fiery rain fell from the heavens. Destructive, murderous embers which brought the battle to an end. I gathered the few survivors and withdrew deep into the country. The soldiers were terrified, but Henselt showed no desire to pursue.
Only a master mage could have cast such a powerful spell, and I suspect he could not have accomplished it alone.
I remember Sabrina Glevissig. Through the flames I saw her observing the carnage from her mount, dressed in a hunting suit. Straight-backed, dispassionate.
Sabrina. If I remember correctly, she's Henselt's advisor.
Was. Henselt condemned her to death for casting that spell. The Kedwenis roasted in their armor, just the same way the Edirnians did. You know what struck me when all hell broke loose? What I found astonishing and even amusing? Going into battle, we sang our Edirnian songs. They intoned their Kedweni hymns to Creve. But when fire descended from the sky, our cries of pain were no different. We all wailed as humans. For an instant, the magnitude of the tragedy brought together our two warring nations.
I still have no idea where the spectral fog came from.
I'm afraid I don't know either.
There is kind of a beauty in that, in a sense. In a sense.
You might be surprised, Prince, but I have more political experience than I'd like.
The famous Geralt of Rivia, invited to the table by Calanth, Foltest's little favourite. I've heard you've even parleyed with the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Think I'm impressed? Calanth is dead. Meve curses your name when she hears it. Foltest was murdered before your very eyes, and the Emperor, as I heard it, he thought you insignificant.
Are you going somewhere with this?
Indeed. You should know that a king sometimes needs a hired thug to take care of dirtier deeds. If the thug is naive enough, instead of reaching into his purse, the king buys him with virtuous words, the flash of his rings, pledges of friendship. And when, having done his deed, the thug departs, swaggering proudly like a peacock, the king discreetly giggles. Truly, I never thought you could be so pitiful.
Uh-huh. So, did you ever get your teeth back?
Get out.
Guess he didn't like that comment.
Get out.
But I will reload if I need to.
Get out.
Okay, maybe if I get maybe if I leave and skip forward in time. We did it today.
Get out.
Wait, do I need to replay the dwarf? Nope, I don't. Fantastic. In which case, we can head back up. We can talk about the battle, but then we can go on to the other things. Since he wants to be a silly beggar about the other thing, may as well not.
Hello, Witcher.
Not that one. Over here. Wonder who poisoned her goblet.
Pray tell.
I have.
And you
I think
be in.
I'm trying.
But
Let's listen to this one.
You wrote Vergen off.
There's a place in Kedwin where orphans are subjected to cruel experiments. 9 out of 10 boys perish from the pain. Sound familiar? They say that sacrifices are necessary to create one Witcher. One hero to defend the people against monsters.
Not the best analogy.
You know nothing of military strategy. And you've never been responsible for a nation's fate. Which is why I forgive you your ignorance.
Let's listen to that again.
There's a place in Kedwin where orphans are subjected to cruel experiments. Sound familiar? They say that sacrifices are necessary to create one Witcher. One hero to defend...
Not the best analogy.
You know nothing of military strategy. And you've never been responsible for a nation's fate. Which is why I forgive you your ignorance.
Can I be honest? Groves probably has been responsible for a nation's fate. He mightn't like it, but he gets pulled into everything. Actually, in a sense, he was responsible. Remember the end of the first Witcher? In a sense. It's just a different sense this guy means.
Only.
Go for an...
I need royal blood.
As you know, I've yet to be crowned.
But blood of your royal ancestors flows through your veins.
Well, true, but that doesn't mean I'll shed a drop for some vagabond. Are you a Witcher or a vampire?
I need it to save Saskia.
I need you to live. Don't bother me with such audacious proposals.
Okay then. Sire, we need a bit of your blood to save someone, to save the one person capable of saving you. I don't, no. Idiot. Anything significant?
He ran from the battlefield, fast as his legs would carry him. Lost his clogs on the way.
I'd run so fast I'd lose my head.
He hid behind the store. Spent the night there. His hair turned grey as a dove's. Didn't live to see morning. His heart stopped.
God save us.
They're just shouting this conversation.
Greetings!
I think he was asleep and saying that.
I've never seen so many strangers in my... Strangers. More strangers.
It's a waste of words.
Yes, yes it is. So much damn timber. Probably gonna have to go kill the other king to get the...
Hello,
Oh,
Witcher.
and shit, if he's a blood curse, would that transfer to Saskia? Apparently, in the world of raids, only those relics the ghost had a connection to in life have any meaning. For conferring with Phillip Eilhart, Geralt ascertained that he would need items symbolizing ideas linked to war, specifically objects presenting hatred, courage, fate, and death. The Witcher thus embarked on a search for the Dunbanner Standard, believed to be the symbol of death, and for a sword that belonged to the infamous commander Vandergrift, purported to be to symbolize hatred. The sorcerers promised to find a medallion symbolizing fate and a fragment of a suit of armor that belonged to the brave Silkkirk. Oh, I had actually never finished that. Yeah, there's one left. Let's go do that. Actually, let's go deposit some stuff here so I can
How can I help?
storage. It's me. Yeah, if I can deposit some stuff, then I can grab more stuff from the mines. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright. Alright, we'll head back over to the mine and collapse the last one. Thought I had gotten them all, but apparently not. Apparently not. No, wrong way. It's up here. That way. Take a left. Getting actually rather tired here. So I think I'll be heading to bed soon. Just curious. Have I got any notifications on Twitter? There we go. No, seems not. Thought I had. Okay, on in we go. Okay. I assume the necrophage is probably respawned, so I'm probably gonna have to hack my way through again. I'm not actually sure where I'm meant to collapse next. I was hoping this would tell me, but it doesn't say. Shite.